Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So the New York starting five, they've got Anthony. Carr is out there with Butler. Then there's Ewing. And for the Cavaliers, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Here is Carr. Fires the three. New York with a new 14. Anthony, the pass to Carr. Another shot. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
New York shooting their first free throw of the game.
Austin Carr, an effective shooter inside that three-point line. His mid-range game, platinum level, a crafty guard who knows where to get his shots from.
Allen kicks to Mobley. Passes to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Cleveland with the ball. About a minute played so far here in the first. Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. A three ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here is Carr. And the dunk by Carr.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here is Carr. He has 5. Lets it go from deep. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. New York ahead. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. They've got Ricky Rubio. He's out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Stevens and it's small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
You got to like what Rubio does here. I mean, working his magic in the painted area.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Rubio. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, catching the defender slightly out of position that time. Rubio takes advantage. Now goes to the line.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio. Damian Lillard's checked in for New York. Carr comes in for Stephen Curry. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant, brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Cleveland trails by 4. Rubio looking it over. Kicks it to Wade. Pass to LeVert. 5 on the clock. Back to Wade for the 3. Anthony with the defensive effort. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for New York. The second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Carr's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
LeVert the pass to Wade. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's New York with their lead. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Cleveland trails by 6, and New York looking at who they've got. We've got Butler. He's out there with Carr. Ewing is out there with Anthony.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Carr. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Mitchell. Launches it. He doesn't hit that one. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Chris Middleton's checked in for Anthony. Stephen Curry comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Bogues in for Carr. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Garland. Bogues against Garland. Here's Ewing, and he makes good on the layup.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Garland against Bogues. Garland with the bucket.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Curry outside. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Okoro passes to Garland. Mitchell with it from deep 3-point range. The shot will not fall.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here is Mitchell. From deep. Go!
Finish up the court.
And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Mobley. Garland is out there with Green. Then it's Okoro. And it's Osman in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Lloyd, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Raul Neto comes in for Garland. And then for New York, Jokic, he's checked in for Ewing. Anthony comes in for Cooper. And it's Karn for Bogues. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Over in the corner, Green. And another three for Cleveland.
This is why Green's got a few rings now. He stretches defenses out with his shooting, really helps your offense with its spacing because of that.
Pass to Lloyd. Takes the three. Offensive rebound for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And New York leads by 11.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Here's Carr. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. So no problem for New York if they get the win.
Thank you for coming out tonight.
Legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend. 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 Oh my God, look at all these legends. I'm a real legend. I don't fake the cars. I learned from these lessons. Defining all the odds. Yo, you decide drop a roll. Stop looking, listen. Coming up in here, you better find your position. I ain't reminiscing. Compare your skills with mine, ain't no competition. You feel my ambition. The way I sleep, I eat, I drink. I'm a legend. The way I move, the way I think. I'm a legend. They love the way I ball. Legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend. Legend.
For these.
Glad they're having a good time.
Double-digit.
Legend. 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 Oh my God, look at all these blessings. You wanna be a legend? Sit back and listen. You need to study all the greats. Every position. Already said it once, and I'm gonna say it again. I pay more money in taxes than you make all year with your friends. The way I sleep, I eat, I drink. I'm a legend. The way I score, the way I think. I'm a legend. They love the way I ball. I'm aggressive. I'm loving the applause. Lucky 7. Legend. 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 Every time you see me looking at a legend. 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 Oh my God, look at all these lessons. Legend. 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 Every time you see me looking at a legend. 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 Oh my God, look at all these lessons. Legend.
So MP and Shep own.
MP.
What? MP's a terrible pick.
How y'all pass on Shep Owens? Look, I'm a fan of the city, first and foremost.
This is the year.
MP is a chip.
All right, Shep. A lot of excitement here, but let me ask.
Wow. All right, Kendrick.
Look, JJ.
Hey, at least JJ is on your side, babe. Hi, boss. How you doing?
I look at the stars.
Timeout.
after it, MP.
Develop that Wednesday rest.
Look out there, MP.
We know some teams are stuck in the cycle of we think this is the year, we think we may finally get over the hump, and then the disappointment when it's not.
And Kevin, here is the reality. Winning championships in the NBA is extremely difficult. You can, as a front office, put a roster together on paper and think, okay, we have enough talent to win the championship, and for whatever reason, the pieces don't mesh.
Connects again from distance.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Second chance shot. Bank shot, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to Toronto. Wiggins passes to Green. Wiggins outside. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Wiseman sets a screen for Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses the three.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
DiVincenzo passes to Wiseman. And the rejection by MP.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time.
Warriors
A lot of the damage coming in transition.
spectacular move. Your next breaker and screw.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Wiseman finds Green. Down low, here's Thompson. And it's MP with the rebound.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
And the Knicks hit again from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Warriors trail by 13. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Wiggins dishes to Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Pass to Thompson. Wiseman sets a screen for Thompson. Second shot opportunity, and Wiseman with the lay-in. Wiseman's got his second bucket tonight.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second.
And again for three.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. And Thompson gets it to go.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a three go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Brunson the pass to Grimes. A three from MP. Good, another from three.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most threes in a season. Thompson. No good that time. And New York the other way now.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And there's the bucket from MP.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And here's MP for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his third assist on the night. Thompson passes to DiVincenzo. The feed to Wiseman. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Takes a three. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the New York Knicks taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. Change it up. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The three from Poole. Warriors getting another chance here. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Knicks leading by 19, setting the floor for the Warriors. The guard spots filled by Poole and Thompson. You'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Poole against Brunson. Wiseman kicks to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. There's Green with the three. The Knicks pull it in. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots the three. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Carter Williams against Thompson. Green, the screen. Here's Poole. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Brunson goes in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The three from MP. And again for three. And so it's New York with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this.
Some teams live and die by the three. If I was on the team.
And now that we have a... Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as
The Knicks 117, the Warriors 91.
Lloyd has breakdowns and perimeter passes.
Yeah, big.